Evening Claret's always Claret here, and Burnley fan reaction. Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 2. I mean, there's not much to say about it really, is there? It's just an awful end to an awful season. I thought we started the game off today alright for the first 40 seconds. And then, obviously, they go down our left-hand side, put a ball in, and who's there to tap it in? Who else was it going to be? And yeah, that was it really, weren't it? I mean, they get another one through. You know, we have a bit of nice build-up play. They go straight down. Nice bit of build-up play from them. Ball goes in the box, deflects off Wood, back of the net. We all, assume that he's offside because that's what Chris Wood does. But I have watched it back, and to be fair, he is onside. I think it's Sassegnon's playing him on. So yeah, and that's really game over. I think we're at the 15th minute, 16th minute or something, but that's game over by that point. We did the same as what we've done all season, little bit of possession, or a lot of possession, messing around just outside the box, not really having shots, not really taking the chances. And like I said, that's been the story of our season really. How many times have we said, I just wish we'd shoot. But yeah, story of the season really. And then, like I say, we had quite a lot of the ball. Sassignon had a good chance in the first half, which he puts over the bar when it looks like it's easier to score. But yeah, not a lot really to say about that first half. And then second half, we come out and again, I felt like we looked like we were the better team in possession of the ball. But when we lost the ball, we were a bit slow to track back. I thought Esteve made a couple of good tackles. Dara, I thought overall he had a poor game, but he did make a good few tackles. But yeah, this is the thing. We're not shooting enough, and we're not taking the chances. I mean, how many times are we outside the box just knocking it around, and you're just screaming shoot, and then we do, and Cullen gets a goal deflected off one of their players into the bottom corner. And you think that's what happens when you take a shot, when you have an effort. You're not going to score if you don't shoot. So yeah, we took a chance and we got a goal from it. But yeah, we just couldn't seem to go and get another chance to go and score. But yeah, it's just been an awful season really, hasn't it? And today just it's an awful end to an awful season. And I can't think of anyone who's probably not happy this season's over so we can regroup and go again. I mean, it's strange. 12 months ago, we're bouncing up and down, celebrating, having won the league, and we think we're going to Europe. We might get to Europe, or this could be an exciting season. And in the end, it's probably been one of the worst seasons we've seen following the Clarets, especially my generation, who have grown up watching us. League One, Championship, Premier League, like that's. This probably is one of the worst seasons we've seen, which is a shame really after last season, because last season was such a good season, and then we've had this one. But yeah, it was a strange day as well, because obviously you've got Corky, Johan leaving. You're desperate when a player, or players of those calibre, players who've been around for as long as they have, and almost stalwarts of the club. It's strange when they are leaving, and in their last game, you always want them to put in a performance and, go out there and get himself a goal. And really the only player who came on and really had that chance today was Johan. He nearly scored a curling shot, which, tested cells. But yeah, it's a shame, and I'd have liked us to get something today just to sort of celebrate those players who aren't going to be here next season. You know, the likes of Johan, Corky, potentially Charlie Taylor and J-Rod. I mean, everyone knows my feelings for J-Rod. You know, just being a Burnley lad, and I'd be gutted if he goes, but I am glad that he got to come on today. I'm glad that Charlie got to start, you know, because he's probably not going to be a Burnley player next season. So yeah, I'm glad that we got to see those players and we got to say bye to them. But apart from that, it was a poor game. And obviously the season overall, it's just not been good enough. It's just been poor. And I think we've got to sort of regroup and go again for next season, because, you know, we've got this summer off, a lot of time to think, a lot of time to mull over what's been this season. And I think, you know, we could come back stronger. But we've just got to have a good summer and a good transfer window. But yeah, thank you everyone who's, you know, listened to the podcasts, you know, the fan reactions. Thank you, Joe, and the Turfcast team, you know, for having me on to do these fan reactions and the full-time shows that I've been on. You know, it's been a great responsibility from the guys, you know, and it is massively appreciated. So I just wanted to throw a little thank you out there to everyone who's been watching, anyone who's followed me on socials, you know, liked my graphics or anything like that. But yeah, we'll regroup this summer. We go again next season, and, you know, we might break that 106-point mark. We might be, you know, 12 months' time running up and down the streets as champions again. And they might finally finish those roadworks outside TK Maxx by then. So yeah, up the Clarets.